Well, we're close to saying goodbye to the month of May, which means we're inching closer to the NBA draft Thursday, June 22nd in Brooklyn, 25 days away if you're keeping track at home. Each Sunday, we take a look at possibilities for the Thunder. They own, for now, the 12th pick in this summer's draft. Last week, we discussed UCF Taylor Hendricks, a 6'10 forward, but most projections say he will be gone before Oklahoma City selects Leonard Miller, a Canadian. Most projections indicate he would be available at pick number 12. He's a lefty, good defender. He can get up and down the floor. That's a plus, no problem there at all. Mixed reviews out there on his ability to put the ball in the basket unless he's near the basket. He can dunk. 19 years old, so room to grow. 7'2" wingspan, listed as a small forward at 6'10". That's pretty small. Even played some point guard for the G League team, the G League Ignite, this past season. And there's plenty of mock drafts out there. And here's some of the names that are being tied in with the Thunder at pick number 12. A lot of guards on that list. Keontae George from Baylor, Jordan Hawkins from UConn. I would imagine Mark Daigneault wouldn't mind having a Husky on the team since he's a UConn grad. Miller, and then you have the two guards, Wallace from Kentucky and Black from Arkansas. I'm okay with all those guys on that list. My gut still thinks the Thunder find a way to move up and maybe potentially move back later in the part of round number one, get a second pick in round number one.
Well, then there's this, ESPN with a crazy trade idea involving the Spurs and their top pick in the upcoming draft. And here's what it looks like. San Antonio, and deal with the Thunder, would get Chet Holmgren, the 2023 number 12 overall pick, the 24 Rockets first-round pick, the 25 76ers first-round pick, the 26 Clippers first-round pick. The Thunder receive the number 1 overall pick in this year's draft, which means you'd get Victor Wembanyama. All right, Steve, first, I'll be shocked if this happens, although blockbuster deals have been done. It's just not that often. If, and it's a big if, you're concerned about Holmgren's durability and you're a Thunder fan, then you might want this, right? But if you're the Spurs front office and you're concerned about the same thing, then there's no way a deal like this gets done.
Well, I despise this type of story, just throwing something out there and see if it sticks on the wall. First of all, with this being out there, no way Sam Presti is going to follow ESPN and make this trade. But you're going to give up Chet, this year's number 12, Rockets top 4 protected pick next year, 76ers first-round pick, and then 26 Clippers unprotected first-round pick. What are the Clippers going to look like in 2026? I don't know if Paul George and Kawhi Leonard are still on that team. They'll have a brand-new arena to play in, but no way I can see that trade happening. You're trading potentially 5 players for 1 guy, and we have yet to see Chet Holmgren officially play in a Thunder game, so we don't know what he's going to look like. He's extremely talented. Wembanyama is going to be a good player. I question if he can stay healthy. At that size, he could get hurt, but you find the guy out there, if there's one that exists, that can defend Victor Wembanyama.